Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and I thank you for joining me. Guys, I just want to thank you for being so absolutely wonderful on the live last night. You brought amazingly positive energy, and it was just an absolutely beautiful experience. It was a beautiful experience. It was really amazing. So if you missed it, it's still up, and you can go through the healing meditation yourself, and do your own little release. But it was very beautiful. Thank you guys for being there. What else do I want to tell before we begin? This week only, I'm having a sale on my Divine Counterparts and Separation deck. It will be $30 and not $33.33. I think I only have about 16 of them, 16 left, 16 left. So the first 16 people, it'll be posted out on Saturday. All right? Okay, cool. There's nothing else really. Let's get into this and see what's happening with our Metal King. What is going on with him these days? Don't ask me why I'm shuffling the cards like this, but I've been doing this all morning. There's some kind of shift happening. Things are being done differently. I don't know what it is, but this is what I've been doing all morning. All right, let's see what's going on with Metal King right now. I'll pull some cards from this deck, and they're telling me to pull the Kipper deck and see what's going on. So let me just shuffle this as well one time. Alright, so let's pull some cards and see what's going on here. Alright, so what's happening with Metal King right now? Metal King is closing out cycles. He's gaining the strength. We have here 17, that reduces to 8. And 8 is all about the strength card. It's all about the strength card. It's all about putting in that effort. So he's finding the strength to close out cycle. Everything is under divine order now. Divine timing is now. He's had a cycle of growth. And everything is going to its natural order. So all interference, all outside parties, all meddlers, they are being dealt with, and they are getting their karma, because everything is happening in divine timing and under divine guidance and protection right now. Cycles are closing out, and all those who are trying to prevent cycles from closing out, they are being dealt with. The divine has taken over. Yeah, I'm getting the true chills with that one. Yeah. We have the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. This is what he's embodying right now. He's following the white rabbit out of the matrix. He's following the white rabbit out of the matrix. He's gotten some sort of inspiration, some sort of guidance, and he's embodying this wise woman. And the wise woman, they were often called witches and all, medicine women and all of that. But they were really just healers. They were healers. So he might be a healer, your Metal King, and he's discovering that about himself. But he's healing the most important person in his life right now, which is himself. And as he's healing, he's learning about integrity. He's learning about compromise. He's not going to be stubborn. He's not going to be rigid. He's not going to be driven by ego. He's becoming a wise woman, wise man, stepping into his divine feminine energy. And divine feminine energy is all about your intuition and your connection to spirit. That's what he's focusing on. He's becoming the Queen of Light. But he's also seeing you as the Queen of Light. He's seeing how powerful you are. He's seeing your beauty. He's seeing your divinity. He's seeing your connection to spirit. And this is illuminating him, it's enlightening him, and he's celebrating you at this point in time. This is a card number 6. 6 is a card of the Lovers. He's seen you in all your glory. And this is inspiring him to make a choice in love. He's been juggling. This reminds me of the Two of Pentacles card. He's been juggling, but now he knows it's only one. It's only one. He's focused on the Queen of Light. You have inspired him. He's got some sort of illumination. He's seen you for who you are. And that's why he's here composing a message. And the message is about his dishonesty. This is a card number 7. 43 reduces to 7. Okay? So that always reminds me of the 7 of Swords. And you know, the swords are always words. So he's composing communication as we speak. And he's going to be speaking about his dishonesty. But he's also going to be speaking about his love. He's creating something. There's some kind of creative project that he's working on. But more than that, he's recreating himself. He's reinventing himself. And he's logging on to the creator, the illustrator, the author and illustrator of his life, Divine Spirit. He's becoming the Fire Prince. He's a Fire Prince. He has optimism and he's moving aggressively towards that. You know, this card always reminds me of Sagittarian energy. It always reminds me of the Knight of Wands. All that passion. May not necessarily know where he's going, but he knows he's fired up by some kind of passion and letting that passion guide him and lead him. That's what he's feeling. He's feeling fired up right now. It's like he's gotten a fresh fire from Spirit. Yeah. He's had some sort of massive shift in his psyche and some sort of spiritual upgrade. It says surprises, sometimes shocked, total paradigm shift. And again, another number 8 card, spiritual strength. He's being divinely guided at this point in time. You know, and it's like the truth has struck him like lightning. And he's wondering, why couldn't I see everything so clearly before? But for a lot of them, they were veiled, purposefully so. And a lot of them did not want to see because they did not want to change. But all that is changing, and he's rising like the phoenix. He's surrendering to change, surrendering to his rebirth and his resurrection. This is a card 11. So he's waking up, for those of you on the twin flame journey. He's waking up to the twin flame journey, and he's waking up to himself, who he truly is. Not what he thought he was with all that ego. Who he truly, truly, truly is inside. He's seeing that. The Diamond Dreamer. And what he's doing as well, he's expressing himself in the material world. Really going after his abundance. Going after prosperity. But he's also recognizing what true prosperity is. And that is our spiritual connection, and it is love. It's a card number 6, so this is the Lovers. So he's moving towards the Lovers. Let me see what else is going on in his life. What else is going on in his life? Wow. There has been some sort of loss. We have thief here. So people could actually be stealing from him, or he might have lost money, or he might have sustained some sort of loss in love, because he's now recognizing who is the false person in his life, and he's getting rid of them. And by him, I mean divine masculine. Okay, not necessarily in male body. He's just recognizing who's the false person, who had on the mask all the time, who was talking about him behind his back, and he's getting rid of that person. Yeah. He's had judgment. He's waking up. This is judgment card. He's waking up. This could also be justice. So there's justice entering the situation here now. Right? Divine justice. He's truly seeing things exactly as they are. Some of them are facing the court system. Some of them are getting divorces because they're finally recognizing what's real. And in this world, the only thing that is real is the divine. Everything else is just smoke and illusion. And he's recognizing that. He's recognizing that. He's been working on his inner child. This is a card number 9. So this is about the hermit. Some of them may be expecting children. Some of them, the reason why they stayed in karmic cycles or they stayed bound to a karma was because of a child. And that's because that child mirrored back to them how they felt as a child. So they felt that they had to stay to protect this child. Because a lot of the karmics are narcissistic. So they want to protect the child, but they weren't protecting them. They weren't. So now that he's still that, he's seeing that if he stays, all he's going to do is reinforce toxic patterns. He needs to move towards the lovers. He's recognizing who is his love. He has to choose love. The divine is telling him to choose love. A card number 6. He has to choose love. Yeah, he has to make a change. And he has to make a change in himself. This is a card number 9. This is about the hermit, inner reflection. He has to make a change in himself. He has to move in a new direction. He has to move in a new direction. He cannot stay the same. He has to move in a new direction. So let's have a look now. And that's why I keep shuffling the cards like this. You have to do things differently. Shall I take it? It fell out. I was going to ask, what is he thinking regarding his love, his divine feminine? And it fell out, so I'll just take 2 more. This is what he's doing. I told you we had so much 8 cards here. He's gaining strength. This is what it's all about right now. He's gaining strength. Strength to go after his happiness. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. Coming in with the truth, because he recognized that is the only way that he can manifest this 2 of Cups. He has to express his love. And for some of them, in order to move towards his feminine, they have to get rid of another union. So here we have first card, or King of Swords, and he's been popping up everywhere. Aquarius energy. He's determined. He has to bring the truth. The eagle is guiding him. He has to bring the truth. You see the determination on his face? He has to bring the truth because he recognizes that this truth that was not brought before is what caused the delay in this 2 of Cups, this spiritual union. He recognizes that in order to move towards this 2 of Cups, in order to turn it upright, he has to get rid of another union in his life. It is the only way that he can move out of this 9 of Swords energy. He's been having a lot of anxiety, and that's about his deception in the past, and the way that he deceived himself about how he felt, and the way that he deceived the divine feminine about how he felt about her. He's almost viewing this opportunity with her as a lost opportunity, and that's what's causing him a lot of anxiety. but he knows that he has to come and tell her the full truth of how he feels. He's been hiding his emotions for so long. This is Scorpionic energy, but not anymore. He has to come and tell her the truth. And the truth is, he sees her as his soulmate. This is the Six of Cups. He sees her as the one that has always been there and the one that will always be. He knows that they have past lives together. With her, he can be that child inside. With her, he can be innocent. She sees his innocence. She sees beyond his ego and sees his innocence. And he sees her innocence too, and her vulnerability. He's absolutely heartbroken about everything that has happened, because he knew if he had just wielded the sword of truth and spoken his feelings to everyone, that we would not be in this position. He's heartbroken. He's thinking that it's not over between them. It's not over. The cycle is not closed off between them. They are an unfinished symphony. This is the world, so this is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. He sees you guys as unfinished. And he doesn't want the cycle to close. He's thinking about brain communication, but he's just not sure if he can do it. So he's just going to watch and observe. He just feels so immature, so out of his depth where the situation is concerned. This is unlike anything that he's ever faced. He feels like a child. Okay, I'm going to go in the extended and I'm going to ask, how is he feeling in his heart space? What might he be hiding? What is blocking the connection? Messages from his 5D self and 3D self, and then possible actions towards you by the end of the month. But they're telling me to pull 2 angel cards. We got the same message. Divine timing is now. The perfect time is now. The situation will improve. It because it is being divinely guided and protected right now. With all these dolphins, the situation will improve. Divine timing is now. Everything is under divine order. So join me in the extended where we're going to explore this further, okay? Alright guys, take care, and don't forget my deck is on sale, $30 this week. Alright guys, take care, bye.